Hello everyone, this is Rabia. Welcome to my new series on human energy. In this video, we will talk about subconscious. Future videos, we will talk about how to use our human energy, including physical energy, mental energy, emotional energy, and spiritual energy to keep us healthy, happy, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So if you want to be informed when the next video is posted, all you have to do is just push the subscribe button on below. We all come to this world already equipped with what we need to stay healthy, happy, and enjoy this wonderful world. However, our journey gets interrupted day one we are born. Although we are surrounded with people that love us, they have already decided what we're supposed to do in life. They have some expectations for us. They decide what to eat, what we like, what we don't like. They decide the path for our life. And they have expectations that we're supposed to meet. They want us all to look alike. They want us to learn from the same book. They line us up in ways that provide services that they need. Engineers, doctors, workers. They want to treat us almost as if we are robots. So it's like a robot production line. But we are very unique individuals. As human beings, each one of us are unique by ourselves. We have talents, we have needs, we have different needs. There's no one size fits all. So as a result, we go through some difficulties, we go some traumas, we go some abuses. We are unhappy, but we are the little guys, we are outranked. We have no choice. We have to accept what they give us. We have to swallow it. We have to tuck it in. And what we do, we put it into something called subconscious. Let me illustrate using onions. When we come to this world, we come with a small onion. It contains our memory of DNA. It's in the past, it's condensed. We're here to live today. Even as children, we suffer a lot of unhappiness. There are expectations for us, and we're supposed to meet those expectations. Starting from the food that our body doesn't like, to some abuses we may suffer from. Babysitter, at school, home violence. So what do? It's things we don't like, but we have no choice. We're outranked, we have to accept it. So we tuck it into our subconscious. By the time we are children, 8, 9 years old, 10 years old, the onion has grown. We have created new layers and hid in it all the traumas, all the abuses we have suffered. Then we go on as teenagers, and you all know the challenges for a teenager, from finding an identity to being accepted among the peers, to meeting the expectations of the parents, being the first in class, not necessarily enjoying the class, but being the first, as well as sexuality, and many expectations from the teachers, from home, from everyone around us. So what do? We have no choice but to accept. We're outranked. We create new layers on the onion and we tuck it in. And by this time, the onion is bigger. And even the layers are getting thicker. Then we become adults. And the challenges for adults, the traumas, the abuses are even big. Expectations, not just from the society, from your own children, from your spouse, to succeed, to provide for the big house, the big car, the best vacations. Challenges of career, the boss. Again, we suffer traumas that forces us to basically build new layers on the onion, and by now the onion is much bigger and it's heavier. We tuck in all our abuses, all our traumas. By the time we are ready to retire, one would think, now you have to live, okay? Now life begins. You have no responsibilities. You could relax, enjoy life. Wrong. As a retiree or as old people, you also suffer a lot of traumas. You've added a lot of layers over the years on the onion. You are confronted with suddenly death of people who are your own age. And worst of all, you are confronted with having the time on your hand to think about all the traumas you went through. By the time you have retired, the onion is so big and it's so heavy. Now you have a free time to basically think through all the traumas that you have suffered in your life. Now remember, you're not only living the layers, the current layers or the outer layers of the onion. You are living traumas that you suffered in your childhood. It's inside here. No wonder old people get Alzheimer's diseases. You cannot argue with me that carrying such heavy load and thinking about it every day would not cause cancer, would not cause many diseases. As I'm assuming that I'm talking to adults on these videos, I'm going to use the adult's onion. Let's assume you are going through abusive relationship right now. There's violence. Remember that over the years we tucked in many traumas. And this violence topic or this violent issues that you are confronting today may have been stemmed in earlier traumas. Remember, this small onion is inside the big onion. So whether you're the abused or the abuser, maybe the root cause of this problem started when you were young, when you were living in an abusive home, or when you were living a violent relationship between your parents. And now, over time, this problem has augmented, and now you're reflecting it on your partner. Of course, this is one example of many examples that many of us are living today. My message to you is that you need to start to peel the onion. That's the only way to go. I have been spending time on an island where I've seen a phenomenon repeats itself over and over. Many adults are escaping their hometown life and they come to the island to live an easy life. Of course, it's more relaxing here. The weather is better. They start taking walks on the beach. They meet new friends. They start to play volleyball. The problem is they're playing volleyball while they're carrying the onion with them. And time goes by and the onion is there. I've seen people basically resort to drugs to deal with the onion, which is a bad solution. And I've also seen it that after a year, 2 years, 3 years, some people decide the onion is still there. They decide to leave the island and go back. They didn't find their solution on the island. So the message here is you really need to peel the onion, whether you're living in New York or living on the island. In the future videos, I'm going to be touching on how to use energy to help us eliminate some of the pain physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.